life. In real life, most of your clout or most of your relationships are determined by the people that are geographically around you. On social media, that reach can be vastly different and vastly greater, and that means that people engage in different behaviors. So, for example, you might want to express your concern about a certain political belief, for example, and you may phrase how you think differently depending on your online audience as opposed to your offline audience. Now, those divides are important and they're not necessarily bad, but as we've seen with other aspects of social media, such as engagement, likes, and other sort of behaviors like that, they can be used to exacerbate things that we really don't want on the platforms.
Right. And I'm going to, from that last thing you mentioned, they tend to exacerbate things. Kristen, talking about that exacerbating of emotions and the way you engage with people, many individuals, many critics point out towards how online personalities, online personas, as I should say, often tend to be more aggressive. The engagement, the arguments are more hostile in nature than they would be if a person's sitting next to you and you're having a discussion with them. Is that the way you see it as well?
I mean, I definitely agree with that. I think previously we'd call them keyboard warriors, where people would just hide behind their keyboards anonymously. I think what we're seeing recently is that's completely changing. We're seeing more hostility, more aggression of people who are no longer anonymous and are just putting out this content directly from their usernames. I disagree with one of the points made about geography having anything to do with this. I mean, I think people are so angry and so hostile that they will equally be that angry in real life, regardless of geography, right? So you're seeing that play out right now all over the United States with these riots, and you're seeing that transcend to digital platforms. I call it the social media wars, and how individual users are navigating it and how brands are navigating it. It's a very challenging and delicate time right now.
Right. Kristen, you mentioned we're seeing this change